Before I go straight to the point, I want to plead on everyone. Wherever you see this video, on Facebook, on YouTube, anywhere, please do not jump over. Try to watch, listen, learn from the facts I'm going to share. And please make sure you share within your groups, your friends, and everyone to see. It's going to be very interesting. I want to say the facts that everyone would like to hear. I want to make the facts clear. It's a fact that everybody knows, but most of especially Indian guys, Indian people, they don't know, based on how they are being brought up, based on the background, and based on what they teach them in schools or in their homes. First, I'm going to take it. I have four points I'm going to clear. The first one is the Indian people and their doctrine. I'm going to use the word doctrine because doctrine is what you believe, what they taught you in school or in your various houses about one culture or one race or anything. The Indian people and their doctrines towards the Africans or the black community. The second one is the Indian police. Why the third one is I'm going to refer to all African embassies in India. And the fourth one is particularly going to the Nigeria embassy especially in New Delhi. Nigeria embassy in India. First, I'm going to start with the first one. The first one is the Indian people and their doctrines, their belief towards Africans and the black community. Let me use the word the black community because everyone from Africa is from the black community. I'm going to start in this way. First, I want every Indians to know there's no difference between Indians, the whites, the brown, and the black. Then I want to ask a question. Are we going to ever live in a world where you are not judged based on where you come from, the color of your skin, your religion? Of course, the answer is yes. It's possible. But how is it going to be possible? We are going to start from the home, from the parents and the teachers. When your child is young, tell him the truth. When you tell a child the truth, while he was growing, he will forever live with the truth and nothing but the truth. When you bring hatred, racism, when you introduce your child into racism, when you educate your child with the false lesson, with lies, definitely the child must grow with the lie. Not lie, but he must grow with that which you have impacted into him or her. He will grow like that. And in that case, it becomes a doctrine. Because that is what you teach. You taught him or her. In schools, parents, especially in India, teachers in school, when the parents can't do their work, try to educate those kids in school while they are young. Your duty is not just to teach subjects and let them go. No. We have to teach them other things. Teach them the truth, what they need to know. We can live in a world where nobody will judge you by your color, where you're from, your religion. It's possible. We can live. A time will come where I believe we get off. Because their awareness is going right now. And I believe that in time to come, most especially, I'm making this reference to Indians. I can proudly say that at least 30% of out of 100% of Indians, they believe they can never judge you based on where you come from. Your color, your religion, they will never judge. Because they have traveled wide and they have gone far, gone to countries, and they have come to realize to the conclusion that we are all human beings. No matter where you come from, no matter what you do, no matter the color, no matter the religion, we all came from the same origin. So please, let's get this fact very clear. When you get this video, if you are you understand that there is no difference between religion, color, where you come from. If you have the understanding, please try to educate your friends who don't have that same understanding with you. When you teach your friends, make them understand. Then your friends, they can be able to teach others. They can be able to let others know the truth. And when they know, before you know, it goes verse. So please, let's try and make this very clear. We are from the same origin. Your color, your religion, where you come from, who you got married to, the language you speak, your spoken language, your mother tongue doesn't matter, doesn't differentiate between human beings. We are all the same thing. You can only judge someone who do wrong to you, who did something very bad to you. Then you can judge. So please, let's try and understand this. The second one is, I'm taking this because the case and the misunderstanding is going on now in India. The second one is the Indian police. Everyone respects you. Everybody respects the police force, not only Indian police force. In the whole world, if you are a force person, police force, navy, army, whatever you are being respected. Most especially, you have our respect. We respect you because your duty is to make sure there is peace, there is security, there is understanding between two parties. So I'm going to make this fact very clear, especially the Delhi police. Please, we are begging you. Not every black is Nigeria. And not every African, not every Nigerians are bad. I'm saying this and I'm going to give this fact. When you hear that there is a fight somewhere in Delhi or in India, and that fight involves a Nigerian or an African, please do your investigation very clear. Carry out a thorough investigation. If possible, work with the embassy of any country you hear that they are involved in a fight or they are involved in a quarrel with an Indian people or Indian family or whatever. Try to make your investigation very clear and know the exact person you are dealing with. I'm saying this because so many times I've fallen into victim of police harassing me for something I don't know about. For a fight, for a crime I never know about. Especially Delhi police. When they hear that there is a fight or that African is involved in a fight or maybe African is involved in a quarrel or dispute with an Indian or within themselves, immediately the police will go into the streets. They will start harassing every black they see in the street. That is not correct. It's very wrong. Please, we are begging you, especially Delhi police, don't bring hatred into your services. Remove hatred, remove racism into your services. Don't go into the street arresting and harassing every black you see in the street just because you hear there's a fight somewhere or you hear there's a noise somewhere. No. If possible, try and work together with Nigeria embassy, Ghana embassy, Tanzania embassy, Uganda embassy, South Africa embassy, Kenya embassy, every African embassy, every African, anywhere you hear there is a fight or there's misunderstanding within African and India somewhere, try to know where are these people from? Are they Nigerians? Are they Ghanaians? Are they Tanzanians? Are they South Africans? Are they Kenyans? Are they Ugandans? Are they Congos? Try to do your investigation very, very well. The harassment, is getting out of hand. That if you're a black, now you can't walk freely in Delhi because police, they must come to harass you. And the most painful part of it is that the manner in which they approach you, sometimes I can call it so disgusting or so embarrassing. They can approach you in a way, with hatred. The way they approach you, it will show you very clear to you that they don't like you. Not because they are doing their service. They are not because they are doing their. They are doing their work peacefully. When you see someone you suspect, stop that person peacefully, not by fighting or by harassment. We stop. Do your search, do your checkings, then we go. But in the case of some Delhi police, I'm saying this because I've fallen victims so many times. Harassment, embarrass me in the public for nothing, for no reason. Just because you are from the black community. It doesn't work it at all. Please, let's get this fact clear. And when you get this video, please share with your friends because many people need to understand. And there have to be correction. Because we know how we treat Indians in African countries, Indians in Tanzania, Indians in Ghana, Indians in South Africa, Indians in Congo, Indians in Nigeria. We know how we treat them. We give them first-class treatment. We treat them like friends. We don't treat them like animals. Even when they misbehave, we call them to order. You can never fight an Indian in African country. You're an African. You're a Nigerian. You can never fight an Indian in Nigeria because police will come after you. The question is, when someone offends you, when a foreigner offends you in your country, take legal action. Don't take illegal action. Don't do jungle justice. Jungle justice is very common in India. An Indian doesn't want to know if you are right or wrong. All they know is you are a foreigner, especially you are from the black community, you are an African. We will deal with you. We don't care to know if you are wrong, if you are right or wrong. All we know is we are going to deal with you. And when they come, they can do anything they want, and police can never do anything. And the worst part of it is that, especially Nigerian embassy, they will never come out. They will never say anything. And that is giving a growth, is contributing to the fact that Indians are maltreating Africans in India without any proof of them being wrong or right. They don't care to know if you are right or wrong. All they know is, if you hadn't been in our country, this thing would have happened. That is not correct. It's not supposed to be. So please, Indian police force, we are begging you to please apply clear justice. So apply clear investigation. Whenever you hear there is fight, Nigeria is fighting, please try to get a picture of the particular people who is involved in that fight. Don't go into the street and start arresting innocent people. No. Those people you are arresting, they are innocent. They don't know anything about a fight. If there are 500 Nigerians in India, 450 they are responsible, they are innocent. Those 50, they can cause problems that will make every African look like the same. Africans, every black is not the same. So please stop seeing us as the same. When you hear that Nigerians are fighting, they are giving themselves injury, they are doing one kind of rubbish, please try to get the picture of those who are involved in that fight and walk according to the right direction. Don't turn it into racism. Don't turn it into hatred. Don't go into the street and start arresting everybody. Every black, every African is in the street. No. Those people you are arresting, they are innocent. They don't know anything about what is going on. They don't know what is going on. They are just going on their own daily basis. Many of us are here for school. Many of us are here for different causes. Many of us are here for different programs. Many of us are here for medication. Many of us are here for visit. Many people are here. Many Africans are here for different purpose, especially to study. So please stop harassing, especially Delhi, New Delhi. Please stop harassing Africans anyhow. Do your work legally. Do a clear investigation before you judge. Make your investigation very clear and understanding before you judge, before you go to the street and arrest everybody. Please, we are begging you. The third one is, I'm sending a message to every African embassy in India. Please, be active whenever you hear someone for your country is being attacked by India. We have seen cases where Indians have attacked Africans for no reason. For no reason. They attacked, they kill, they do many things. But you relax. You don't do anything. In that case, they will keep doing what they like to do because they know their embassy will not come out. But in our country, no, it's not like that. You can never fight any foreigner in an African country. No, you can never do that. Just take it. If we should turn it in another way around, start maltreating Indians in Africa the way we have been maltreated here. Is it going to solve the problem? The answer is no. It will lead to something else. So please, Indian police, Delhi police, please answer our call whenever we call for help. And when you come, judge according to what we call for. Especially Delhi police. Don't come, when you come, judge according to the call you receive. Don't judge according to what they tell you in Indian language. No. Listen to us. Listen to, we are your guests. We are foreigners. And your duty is to protect us. So many Africans have died. So many Nigerians, Africans have died in the streets. There is no reason. There is no clear investigation who killed them. It goes like that into the thin air. No investigation. So please, we are begging you, help us. We are your guests. When we go back to our country, the same thing you do to us, we are going to do to your people in our different countries. Yeah. Many Indians are living peacefully. Every Indian in Africa, they are living peacefully. Very peacefully. They enjoy their lives freely. Nobody interrupts them. Nobody harasses them. Even when they goes wrong, they call them to order and talk to them. We are one. So please, Delhi police, respect. Please, help us. Then the fourth and the last one is, I'm making this very clear and straight to the Nigerian embassy because there have been so many reports coming from that country. There have been so many reports, so many cases, so many problems coming from there. Problem is normal. Two friends can fight. Two people can fight, but when you fight, when you have dispute, try to solve it peacefully. When you go to the street of India to fight, you are causing problems to the innocent ones. To those who are here for good purpose, you are giving them black record. You are giving them a bad record. You are giving us a bad omen. You are giving us problem. And when you do this, the Indian police, especially the Delhi police, they will start arresting any African they see in the street, which in turn is not their fault. It's the fault of the embassy. Because when I said it earlier in my previous video, and I'm going to say it again. When someone meet me and tell me my child or my son, my daughter fought another person in the street, I will tell you, please calm down. Let me call my son or my daughter. I will talk to him or her. Let me know what the fault is, and I will bring them to you for justice. There will be peace. But when you don't interfere, you don't show any concern about what the report they bring to you, then it means you don't want peace. Then they will show you pieces. That is the case of especially Nigerian embassy. Please, we are calling on you. We are calling on you guys. Come out. We are not calling you to come and spend money on anybody or to come and fight for anybody. No. What we are calling you, right now there is a fight going on. There is voice record, intimidation, threatening going on everywhere within Nigerian people. And when this fight will start, who will bear the cost? The innocent ones. Because when the arrest will start, the innocent ones that are here for good cause, that are here for good purpose, who doesn't know anything, who doesn't know if there's a fight going on, because they are not interested in any fight or in any problem or in any dispute. They will go freely in the street, to market, to churches, to mall, get their glory, get different things. They will get arrested and they'll be punished for nothing, for a crime they never know. Why? Because the embassy is not coming out to take control of what is the situation. When you hear there's a fight in any area of New Delhi or India in particular, India as a whole, please, Nigeria embassy, we are calling you to please go and interfere, make your investigation, work with the Delhi police, and make sure those who are involved in that fight or in that problem, make sure they are being punished. It's better put them in jail for at least 1 year, then deport them, so that we are here for peace, so that we can live in peace. Because we are having problem, Indians are giving us, harassing us, embarrassing us, calling us different names because of these people, of which we're not aware of what is going on. We bear the cost of their immaturity. We bear the cost of their insanity. We bear the pains of those things. So please help us. We are calling you, Nigerian embassy, to help your people. Help the black community. Because Indians, they think that every black is a Nigerian. And anywhere they say Nigeria what? Indians, wherever they see you are black, this is a fighter. No. Please get our fact very clear. We like all you, Indians, we like you. We are here for peace. There are people in our country, they are in our different countries for peace, and they are enjoying their lives at the fullest. So please help us to get all this in solved. And when you see any African in the street, be friendly. Africa is the most peaceful people on earth. I don't know what you believe, but ask your Indians Indian friends or brothers who have African friends. They will tell you very clearly. When you come close to the Africans, to the black community, you understand the difference of human being. Forget about the fight or any other thing your parents taught you when you are growing up, or what you learned from your friend. Try and go close. Take a step. Go close to any African. Then you understand that those things you have been hearing from your parents or from your family or from your friends, they are 100%, 90% incorrect, wrong. You don't have any African friend, the mentality is still growing. That doctrine is still planting, growing in you. So please, when you see any African in the street, try and be polite. Try and be free. We are very free people. We are very free from heart. Forget any other thing you hear. Those ones are history. Nobody's perfect. Indians are not perfect. Americans are not perfect. Africans are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. So please, let's bring justice. Let's give justice the right answer. Don't judge by color. Don't judge by where you're from. Don't judge by religion. Let's judge rightly. Thank you.